All right, in the previous videos, you learned how to add and subtract decimals, and we talked about how we line the decimals up. Today, we are going to talk about multiplying decimals. So when you multiply decimals, you are actually not even looking at the decimal. You're turning it into a whole number to start with. So I have 23 and 12 hundredths times 2 and 4 tenths. Remember, I said we're not looking at that decimal. So I'm going to rewrite this number without the decimal and rewrite that number without the decimal. And I am going to multiply regularly. So just like I told you before when you multiplied, we're going to shade him out. He's not important. We're not interested. And now we're going to work with our 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay. Then remember, X's and O's. Let me get rid of that up there too. Now I can unshade my 2. Just like a regular multiplication problem. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. So again, just like a regular multiplication problem, I add up my partial products. 8 and 0 is 8. 4 and 4 is 8. 2 and 2 is 4. 9 plus 6 is 15. 4 plus 1 is 5. Here's the only difference. I got rid of these decimals and I multiplied them as a whole number. Now I am going to go back to my decimals and see how many decimal places is in each number. 1, 2. 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is how many decimal places I need to move in this number. So starting back here, 1, 2, 3. So my actual answer is 55 and 488 thousandths. Okay, let's try another one. This time we're going to do let's do 14 and 3 tenths times 121 thousandths. Okay, remember what I told you. We are not worried about the decimals. We're turning them into whole numbers. So it's like having 143 times 121. Okay. Regular multiplication problem. I'm going to shade out this 2, and I'm going to shade out that 1. I am only focused on this one. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. X's and O's. Now I can unshade my 2, and I'm only focused on that 2 now. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 1 is 2. X's and O's. Double X's, double O's. Now I can unshade my 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Done with that. 1 times 4 is 4. Done with that. 1 times 1 is 1. And then I just add regularly. This would be 3. This would be 10. 8, 9, 10 plus 3 is 13. This would be 7. And that would be 1. But I'm not done. Remember, I need to figure out how many decimal places to put in my answer. I jumped 1 place here. I jumped 1, 2, 3 places here. 1 plus 3 is a total of 4. So I need to move 4 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is actually my answer. If I had the decimal in the wrong place, my answer would be incorrect. Okay. Now, I did not use line paper when I multiplied here because I know that in the videos you can't see the lines that well. You are still expected to take your line paper and turn it sideways, just like we practiced, and going ahead when you're multiplying decimals and using your lined paper. Remember, you ignore the decimal completely, and then you count it up after and move that many times in your answer. Continue practicing.